Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly filming an At Home with the Sussexes docuseries as part of their $100 million deal with Netflix. Although it is unclear whether the couple have allowed the cameras to film their two children, Archie and Lilibet, but Mail Plus broadcaster Richard Eden suggested that the streaming service would expect the children to be involved. Speaking on the latest episode of Palace Confidential, Mr. Eden said, "For any good fly-on-the-wall documentary, you need some tension, you need drama, otherwise, it's just boring, isn't it? You know, Netflix, they do want bang for their buck." He added, "I think that Harry and Meghan, when they signed this multi-million-pound deal with Netflix, envisioned themselves as sort of like the Obamas, WHOD be commissioning these really worthy series. Well, that's all been thrown out of the window. Netflix have ditched Pearl, the very worthy animated series about a teenage girl inspired by Meghan, and instead, they're going for what they think will sell, which is a program about the Sussexes themselves." Host Joe Elban said, "I wonder if there'll be any conflict between the Sussexes and Netflix on that point of content, because I can well imagine that they thought they could sit around talking about climate change in their kitchen." Mr. Eden added, "I imagine it's going to be a constant debate. Look, they've always been keen to keep the children out of the public eye, but then when they gave that interview to Oprah Winfrey, what did we see? We saw Archie, you know, along the beach, and we saw the first glimpses of family." Mr. Eden concluded, "So, I'm sure Netflix, if they're paying that money, would expect to see the children as well." Speaking recently on GB News, presenter Patrick Christys stated that the Netflix docuseries is going to be coming out in conjunction with Harry's tell-all memoir, which is due for release later this year. Just a few months after the couple decided to step down as senior royals, they signed the deal with Netflix. The Sussexes are yet to create any content for the streaming service, and one of the Duchess of Sussex's projects, Pearl, was scrapped only last month. For her now cancelled project, Meghan was due to be credited as creator and executive producer of the series. The reason for the axe is cutbacks made by the streaming platform. Despite Pearl's axe, the Duchess is working on a podcast series titled Archetypes, which is due for release this summer. Another project expected by the Sussexes is a documentary series all about the Invictus Games, which Harry founded in 2014. The project, titled Heart of Invictus, will follow athletes who compete in games for injured veterans in The Hague last month. During their visit, the couple were joined by a Netflix filming crew.